Hi and Assalamualaikum to Dr. Nur Zarina. Okay, today I and my team members want to present about home experiment 1, which is air pollution catcher. Let me introduce for our team members. For student 1 is me, Nurizam binti Salihin. For student 2 is Bibiana binti Marizam. And lastly, for student 3 is Muhammad Ifan Pakura bin Jalani. Let me proceed for our introduction of air pollution. Air pollution is a significant hazard to human health and the natural environment around the world. Air pollution is defined as the contamination of the atmosphere by gases, liquid or solid waste, or byproduct that can harm human health and the welfare of plants, animals, attack materials, reduce visibility, or produce undesirable aromas. Okay, next, the problem of air pollution may be found for indoor and outdoor. So, the pollution is emitted into the atmosphere through mobile, stationary area, and natural resource. Next, for our air pollution causes, first is fire forest, which is open fire burning at the forest. Next, for motor vehicles, uh, motorcycle, car, lorries, and etc. And next for industrial operation for gases, liquid, and solid. Okay, next I will pass to Bibiana binti Marisam for our explanation.
Okay. Hello, Assalamualaikum. I am Bibiana, and I will explain about the what is exactly is air pollution catcher. Okay, so air pollution catcher is a device to monitor air pollution that happen in our surrounding. So what it needs to for us to make air pollution catcher is first we need a polystyrene plate, and then we need a hole punch or a scissor, a string, a Vaseline, and also a pen marker. Okay, so we're gonna use this material to make a one pollution catcher. In this case, we need two pollution catcher. Okay, so we're gonna hang the plate anywhere inside or outside our house, and then we're gonna leave it for a week in order for us to observe and monitor the difference between before and after a week, the catcher is hang out inside and outside of our house. Okay, next, the objective of our air pollution catcher is first, it is to help one become aware of air pollution that happen in our surrounding. Second, to find out if the air pollution, the air has pollutants in it or not. And lastly, the objective for our air pollution catcher is to know how different particles are thrown in the air in our surrounding. Okay.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I'm Nurizan. Now I want to do the home experiment for air pollution. So for do the experiment, I need to have two paper plate. For first plate, I use for indoor, and the second plate for outdoor. And next, I use Vaseline. Next, I use rope, which is two rope for first plate and the second plate. And then I use puncher to do the hole to the plate. Okay, next, take the first bit to outdoor place. So this is our plate for the outdoor. So just wait for 1 week to take a result. Okay, next for the second plate, I place it at there. I place it there for the indoor. For the indoor also, so just wait for 1 week.
Assalamualaikum and hello, my name is Viviana. Okay, today I'll make a pollution catcher. Okay, what we need to make a pollution catcher is two polystyrene plates, okay, a scissor, marker pen, Vaseline, and two rocks. Okay, first what we're gonna do is, okay, we take a Vaseline, okay, then we just spread it out, okay, at the surface of polystyrene plate. Okay, finish for the first one, and then we're gonna make the same steps for the second plate. Okay, finish for the first plate and the second plate. Okay, what we need to do next is, okay, next after we have spread the Vaseline at the surface of the plates, okay, we take a scissor and then we make two holes at the top of the plate. Okay, so we have two holes at the both of the plates. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our rope and then we're gonna tie it up. Put it inside the holes. Okay, like this. Finish, and then we're just gonna tie it up. So finish for the first plate. Next, we're gonna do the same step for the second plate. So we have finished like our ropes on our both of plates. Okay, the last step is we take the marker pen and then we're gonna write first one is for the inside and the second one is for the outside, and we're gonna put the dates of our first project starts. Okay. So we have finished write it. Okay, for the inside, okay, 15 April, and the second one is outside, 15 April. Okay, next what we're gonna do is we're gonna hang it up. Okay, the first one inside is in our bedroom, or this is for my case, I will put it in my bedroom, but we will also put it in our building or our house. Okay, then the second one is we're gonna put it outside. Okay, the label is the outside of, so it is for the outside of our house. So with this pollution catcher, we're gonna observe for how much, okay, the pollution that happens in our surrounding. Okay, this is what pollution catcher for this one. Okay, this is, I'll put it inside of my bedroom. I'll hang it.
Okay, so for the second one, I will put the polystyrene plate, okay, outside the house. Then we hang it up at top there. So this is it. Okay.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. So today I'm going to show you guys on how to make a pollution catcher. So why we made a pollution catcher? So the reason why we made a pollution catcher is to see of our surrounding air quality. So the things that we need for the pollution catcher, we only need three things. The first one is a plastic plate, a Vaseline, and a rope. So the first thing that you must do is you take our plastic plate and poke a hole on the upper side of the plate, and after we poke our hole, and we take our rope and put it into the hole, just like this. So, and after we already put our rope, just take the Vaseline, and spread it all over the plate, so that when the air or the particles that move around the air will stuck into the plastic plate. And after we spread it, we will around for 1 week, and see how is our air quality. And I think that's all for me for the air pollution. Thank you.
Okay, next, this is our result and discussion for student 1. For this experiment was started from 15 April 2022 and finished at 21 April 2022, which is 1 week. So that the result can cut for indoor and outdoor are different. So for indoor air pollution catcher was placed in the living room and showed that the result for the air pollution catcher was turned in a slightly yellow color on the area of Vaseline and has a low amount of particles was detected after 1 week. Next, for outdoor air pollution catcher was placed at the outside of the window and showed that the result for air pollution catcher was turned in a yellowish color on the area of Vaseline and has a higher amount of particles and was detected after 1 week. So therefore, from the result, the inside of air pollution catcher is a low amount particle than the outside air pollution catcher. It is because for the outside pollution has a lot of dust coming from motor vehicles and smoke from nearby factories, and it causes a lot of dust to attach on the plate. So I will pass to next result and discussion for student 2.
Okay, so this is the result and discussion for our air pollution catcher, for my air pollution catcher. So this is the before and after a week. The air pollution catcher have been placed in the inside and outside of the house. So as we can see here, the inside air pollution catcher was placed inside the bedroom, which we use daily. The result showed that the air pollution catcher was turned really light yellow on the area where the Vaseline was rubbed and have a few dust on the paper plate, on the polystyrene plate. Okay, meanwhile, the outside air pollution catcher was placed outside the house. So after a week, we can see here the area on the air pollution catcher that were rubbed with the Vaseline has turned to yellowish and have some dust on the surface of polystyrene plate and also more polluted than the inside air pollution catcher. So the inside air pollution catcher was less polluted than the outside air pollution catcher because the air pollution outside of the building might be from the vehicles that we have used, and also the dust, it comes from the dust around the house. So it also collected more air particles as was hang outside of the building. So that's it from me for my discussion of air pollution catcher. Next, I'll pass to Irfan. Thank you.
Okay, next I will talk about the result and discussion for the student number 3. So for the result, the pollution catcher was placed in the kitchen for the indoor environment. The color of the Vaseline on the plate changed slightly yellow color and low amount of small particles were detected. The pollution catcher was placed at the front door for the outdoor environment. The color of the Vaseline on the plate changes to yellow color and high amount of small particles were detected. So why does this compare? The indoor air quality was less polluted compared to the outdoor air quality. This may due to the activities from the outdoor environment that release more dust such as smoke from the cars, dust from the buildings, and etc. Compared to the activities from the inside environment such as cooking, cleaning within, and etc., it releases less dust. Next, the comparison between the location. For the location picture, we choose 3 locations, which is the living room, bedroom, and the kitchen. These 3 locations shows a low amount of particles that detected on the plate. For the outside location, we choose 3 which are outside the window and the front door. And these 3 detected high amount of particles on the plate. And in conclusion, the air pollution catcher collected small particles that contains in the air small particles such as dust, smoke, and other chemicals from the air surrounding. From this experiment, it can be seen that the outside environment was more polluted compared to the inside environment. This is made due to the frequency of activities from outside is a lot higher than the activities from the inside. It is recommended in order to control the air pollution, the area of the observation must be always ventilated for the particles to move to more open area. It is also recommended to reduce the activities that release dust such as driving cars, open burning, and many more. And I think that's all from us for this experiment. Thank you.